We back, baby, back with another one because it's Steve and Laura time all the time. Go back and we looking at, the top is all the good loving stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. Yeah. With Steve and Laura to see where the love go.
Why don't you pop this into the stereo and lower the lights while I make fire?
So this is what we got. This is what we got to look at here. Okay, we just got to reminisce, and we gonna go back. Give me some. She's trying to eat this boy's face off. But this is why we're looking at this, though, because this is what Lord thinks love is. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Whoa.
I have to tell you.
What is it?
I think I'm falling in love with you.
So this is why we got to pause it right here. Why we had to go back to reminisce on the love that we had. Because with Laura, this is what actually prolongs the inevitable of her and Steve being together. Is that Laura sees passion and romance as love, right? And Laura she's growing and evolving, but she still has this mindset, you know what I'm saying, of this is what love is.
Did I tell you that Will Smith asked me to marry him?
Ew.
Hey, this is only a conversation if two people talk.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just something's been on my mind for the last couple of days. It's just that ever since Steve started improving himself, I find myself sort of, kind of, well, attracted to him.
You see how hard that was for Laura to say, and then Maxine's not helping with her facial expressions. She's not helping at all. She's not aiding this at all.
This explains it. Can cause brain damage.
I'm serious. Remember last night when Steve said I kissed him, but I told him I didn't remember because I was too drunk?
Yeah?
Or I wasn't that drunk.
I don't think anybody would
You
have been.
remember the kiss?
Oh, yeah.
And you liked it?
Oh, yeah.
With Stefan is she was saying, I think I'm falling in love with you because she looked at love as this physical, you get me hot, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so now that she's in this situation where she's actually experiencing love, she's confused because she already had in her mind her definition what love was. So this is just this, this organic thing that's happening.
Girl, you actually like Steve Urkel?
I'm starting to.
Lord, you already there, girl. You're already there.
Share it with you because it bears repeating. You don't go to the next level. You grow to the next level. You don't do new things. You become the kind of person that's able to do new things.
Yeah. I almost blew away your weave. Well, good night. I have to go shake the rice out of my pants.
Yeah.
Steve, wait.
You want to come help?
Ooh. Ooh. Steve, does that sound like an invitation to anything to you? I don't think so, man. Come on.
No.
No, right.
I just want to tell you, you really impressed me tonight.
I did?
Yeah. I always think of you as, well, very clumsy. But the way you cooked tonight, it was really cool.
The way you could.
Cool?
Yeah. I would even go so far as to say sexy.
Ooh.
Sexy.
So, see, so this is why we had to stop it here, right? Because this right here, which we're seeing a pattern with Laura, where she is, Laura, it's the missing element between them. Laura, I've been saying this, has loved Steve and, kind of in a way been in love with Steve for a long time. You know what I'm saying? She never had a real placement for him, but this is the missing element right here that Lord keeps saying, that there's this, there's this attraction that's here now. So I know Lord got to be feeling all different type of stuff right now. You know how I go.
Very.
Very.
Laura, yeah. If you'd like, I could chop some vegetables right now.
Yeah, I got you right now. Yeah, Steve. Steve always taking it one step further. Always one step further.
Let's not cheapen it with additional produce.
Right. Right. If it isn't love, why do I feel this way? She's coming, Steve. Why does she?
Steve looks really nice tonight. I'm so confused. I love Stefan, but lately I'm attracted to Steve.
Steve, Steve, did you get that? Did you get what she's saying? Okay, Laura's saying big things right now.
I knew it. You are attracted to me.
Boy, you're so crazy.
She didn't necessarily say it out loud, but she said it in her brain and Steve heard it. You know what I'm saying?
I distinctly heard you thinking you are attracted to me. Any chance I could get a kiss goodbye?
You know what I think is so we're looking at the kisses before we get to the big moment, but you know what I think is so awesome about this that I think escapes people at times is, you know, when it's Steve and Laura, you know, they remember Steve is supposed to be in love with Laura since they were 6 years old. So Steve and Laura are supposed to know each other since they were 6 years old, right? And if you look at it, they give you that vibe. They give you the vibe of Steve, he's been around for forever. This is not a new guy, right? But I just think Kelly and Jaleel did such a phenomenal job. Because let's remember, they barely know each other here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is still first season.
Circle, I'm wearing your teeth. That's enough.
Now, by sheer coincidence, we just happened to be standing under some mistletoe.
Sheer coincidence, Steve? Okay. You slide one, you.
Let us honor tradition with a kiss.
That's all the sweet you gonna get.
Oh, Laura, my love. The wind has chapped my lips. Would you care to heal them with a kiss? I arranged for you to meet Johnny Gill, and not only that, I got him to serenade you.
Came through.
I think you owe me a kiss. One moment, please.
One moment. You know this never gets old. Steve has boxers. They walk in. They want to walk in with their favorite song. They got their favorite robe on. This is Steve's version of that. Every time he's getting ready to kiss Laura, he got to go through the motions. Look at him. One so eager, one not so much.
Oh, it's no good. I can't go through with it. I'll just wait for that wonderful moment when you want to kiss me. Good night, Laura.
$5. You spent more than that on pantyhose.
Steve is not helping the situation at all. Not helping.
Anybody? Please?
Please.
Thank you. I'll be going now. Thank you.
$100.
Oop.
Going once.
As she raised the stakes too. As she raised the stakes, huh?
1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who am I kidding? Sold to me. Come on over here.
Watch her switch up. You said she's like, sold to me. Come over here. Watch her switch up.
I want my kiss now.
You do?
She said, yep. Told you to switch up. She switched up. I told you to switch up, man. It went from grudgingly to Christmas time. Gift that keeps on giving. She's a gift that keeps on giving. That's what Laura is. Go ahead and gather yourselves. Go ahead.
Wow.
Look, but first of all, What does it look? It looks like to me Kelly Jalil trying to hold in the laugh so hard. We think these things are so romantic, and Kelly Jalil probably cracking up on the inside. But the reason why I wanted to point this out because it's like, yeah, they've already been kissing and stuff. What makes this, kiss big, and that's why we had to go, and that's why I showed those 9 kisses because that's what Laura's making this moment. She made this moment bigger than it needed to be, right? She put more money on this kiss than was necessary, and then asked him, literally said, I'm ready for my kiss now. Did that in front of, everybody they go to school with. You know what I'm saying? So that's why this kind of was such a big moment. But
You know what, Laura? I realize the reason you don't love me is because I'm weak.
so we just had to go back. I told you because we always got to reminisce on the love we had. Because what Laura says here, and then we're going to bump up to, the present then. But yeah.
Steve, that's not true. Is it? No. There's lots of reasons why I don't love you.
Stop, Laura.
Really? We'll name a couple. Well,
You're stubborn, irritating, loud, obnoxious, pushy, clumsy.
I said a couple.
Yeah, so just let's look at her list that she's listing off now as to why, she doesn't want to be with Steve as we see the tables turn, you know what I'm saying?
Well, is there anything you do like about me?
Well, you're intelligent. I like that. In fact, I think brains are very sexy.
Sexy. Say hey, lovely ladies.
Show it off, Steve. Show it off.
No, thank you.
Look at Laura. Look at Laura. Laura's so smitten. Look at her. Look at her. For Steve, huh? Yeah.
What? You were looking at Steve.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, yes, you were. You were checking him out.
It was an innocent glance, not a check.
That's, that's so true.
Mitty, dating Stefan Urkel. He is gorgeous and smooth, and Steve is not.
Maxine. Why are you hating Maxine? I mean, I understand Waldo left you, but I mean, geez.
I know. But Steve has other qualities I find attractive.
Talk to us.
He's kind, generous, he's smart.
So that's what we had to go back and look. Remember the list? Y'all saw the little baby Laura? And she brought the list of all the reasons why. Look at how the tables have turned. Yes, as I've been saying it time and time again. Steve and Laura, they grow in love to fall in love.
And he makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Intoxicated, the answer is yes. Yes. 1,000 times yes. I'm drunk on you, baby.
Come on, Steve. Come on, Steve.
I always have been.
I always have. That's true. That's facts.
What am I going to do with you, Steve Urkel?
Just love me, Laura. Love me like I love you.
Wow, look. That is so powerful. If we could actually all do that, love me like I love you. Steve already know what it is. You don't say this to somebody that you don't know already loves you. You know what I'm saying? He just say equal. Look, I need you to meet me here. I know it's in you. I need you to meet me here. And what Laura don't realize is Steve is always like 5 steps ahead of her. He's always 5 steps ahead of her.
Come here.
Number 2, love grows. Let me ask all the parents who have a teenager or an adult child, do you love your child more than when they were born? You love them more because your love for them has grown because you've had time with them. You have spent time in their presence.
It still has me thinking about when Steve says, wow, right? That's what this whole thing is. Wow. I think what's beautiful about it is, again, you're just seeing the journey of Steve and Laura, where it's just turning into, where and you see that's why we gotta reminisce on the love we had. We gotta know our history, to see how far they've come. And that's why I always say with Steve and Laura, they did not just fall in love. Steve and Laura grew in love to fall in love. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to always be doing first, is falling in love grow in love before you fall in love, because then usually when you grow in love, there's a foundation that's built, right? Then you fall in love, then all the goosebumps and all that stuff, come. But that's what you're kind of seeing out of, Laura, like you to Laura, where you think it's love, and we see it now, right? It's the time of the year where you want to Netflix and chill, and you don't even halfway even like the person, or you have a mindset of, oh, this is love because they got you in all your feels and everything. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling things, we think that that's love, and it isn't. Love is sacrificing. Love is work. Love is hard. Love is, a lot of people won't tell you this. Love is growth, right? You cannot continue to love yourself and love others if you're not growing, if they're not growing. Love is growth, right? Love is sacrificing. It's not just these, roses and candy and snuggles. It's not that, and this is why the Stephen Law storyline, to me, it knocks it out of the park, because it gives you that. They don't give you this perfect thing, because it isn't. It isn't, marriage and all that. Love within itself, it's never going to be perfect, because we are imperfect, and that's okay. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? As long as to me, as long as people know, a lot of times people don't know that. So they go into a relationship. I say this all the time. You go into a relationship to get and not to give. You should look and go into relationships go into them at what you can give, not what you can get. Right? Because then that's when you come up empty, because this person's not giving you what you went in it for, right? And so if you kind of go into these relationships, like, okay, I'm loving him, and I like snuggling, but if you have in your mindset, what do I want to give to this relationship? What do I want to give to this, to this marriage? Can you? Some people are not, like, you look at, let's use Laura and Steve again. Laura was not in a position to receive Steve's love, versus we saw that last clip where Steve says something so powerful: love me, Laura, love me like I love you. Steve is not asking Laura any more than what he's already doing. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm talking about. He's not asking Lord to give any more in the relationship than what he's already doing. So that's what we gotta look. We gotta look at it. It's give and take. It's not just give. Make me happy. Make me happy. Make me. But yeah, man, love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you. You gotta learn from Stephen Lord. Y'all learn, apply. You know what I'm saying?